Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and I'll hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2019, episode 18, and we're getting pretty late in the season here. A little recap of where we've been recently and what we have coming up. So you can see in the last handful of league games, they are all games that we came away with at least a point. Our last loss being on penalties to Exeter in the EFL Trophy and the FA Cup before that. So in the league, we've had a nice long run here. We've had 7 points out of our last 3 games, all giving up 1 goal. 2 of those on the road. Next up we have Barnsley, who are in 6th place. This is a key game going down the stretch for our promotion hopes. Luton Town after that, 5th place. So both of these next 2 games are huge. 1 home, 1 away. Walsall, 9th place. 15th, Bradford City. 21st, Plymouth. Sunderland, 7th. Accrington. Stanley is 17th. Oxford, 18th. And Coventry, 11th to end the season. So outside of Sunderland, we've got everybody outside of the top 10 for our final 6 games. We've got these next 3 games. If we can come away with 4 or 5 points in these next 3 games, I think we're going to be in a really good shape for a run here at the end of the season, especially considering what's happened here in these last couple games. Portsmouth have lost a couple times. Peterborough, Charlton, Luton Town, they've all dropped points here. And while it's tightened up a little bit with the playoff promotion teams, a couple of them, the rest have dropped more points than I have, even though I haven't been perfect down this stretch. And we now have a 3-point lead in the league with a plus 10 on a goal differential. I've drawn a lot of games this season here in the league with 12 draws, but I've managed to only lose 4 times. So if we can keep that up down the stretch, we've got a real shot. But of course things get tougher and tougher and tougher. But we'll have some easier opponents in those final games when a lot of teams begin to crack. And that might just be enough. But we've got to navigate these 3 games. And let's try to get to the first of those. We got Barnsley coming up here. All right, let's see. We've got Cameron. Full training tomorrow, but 81%. That's not great condition. Joe Wright also at 81%. That is worrying. I think I'm going to have to give McCall the start today. Put Cameron on the bench because Anderson is never playing for me again. Never. Not getting another chance. I could put Shaughnessy back there, but no, I don't think so. Alright, let's try to keep this run going. And then that pat on the back. I've got faith. There we go. And we kick off. Now let's get straight into the game so we can at least get through 2 games today. Alright, so Taylor coming down the side. Mandeville inside to Crawford. Crawford's got some space. Turns Gets a shot off, but much too close to Davies on that one, and that's a pretty easy save. That's the first shot of the game. Good clear chance. We opened up a lot of space on that one. Hopefully we can replicate that in the future. And now it's Barnsley trying to make something happen. And they almost get something from nothing on that, but that's wide of the target. That was actually a lot more threatening than Crawford's shot there at the beginning of the game. But stats are looking favorable. 67% possession. Shots are 5-1 already, but we've only managed the 1 on target so far. Whiteman picks up the yellow. That could be worrying down the stretch. Andrew, Wright are both pretty tired in this one. We've had a lot of games in a short period of time here. And I've done some rotation, but not as much as I did earlier in the season. I'm definitely starting to get down to 13, 14 key players. Ooh, that was so close. That ball took a deflection to go out for the corner. After Taylor cut in. Doyle Hayes got to that, but couldn't do anything with that ball. Couldn't find a teammate. Couldn't get a shot on target. Doyle Hayes back to McNeil. Back up to McNeil now. McNeil inside to Doyle Hayes. Whiteman, Crawford. Back to Doyle Hayes. Moving the ball well here. Inside, Mandeville. A lot of squad rotation here. Taylor. Good shot, Mandeville. Oh, almost puts that one back here. So yeah, I am missing a couple regulars from the starting 11. I did take some knocks in those last couple games, even though we were able to pull off some wins and had to rest some guys. I'd like to get them back into the starting lineup. This is definitely not my strongest 11 here. 10 shots to 1 though, so strongest lineup or not, team's playing well. I like how we're still holding them to that only shot that we've seen here. Oh gosh, there's only been 7 fouls in the game, yet I've got 2 yellow cards. Mandeville now in possession, lays it off for Taylor. Not a very good ball there that holds up possession. Nope. Close chance. The crossing cleared out. We nearly recover it, but can't. Now it's Barnsley trying to counter. Of course, the counter is long gone, but they've got the build up. They're on the edge of the box. And we're forcing them backwards now. They're recovering into the edge of the box. The cross is in. Cleared out. Nearly halftime. They've added 1 more shot to their tally, but we are way, way ahead in that department so far. Biggest concern is those yellows. Taylor. Oh, not sure what that was supposed to be. Is that supposed to be a shot? 14-3 on the shots, but no goals. Disappointing. Not so much, more of unlucky, but we've been the better team. Oh, come on. We weren't that bad. Still improve. You have the ability to make a difference. Something. Come on. Okay, not as fired up as I wanted. Maybe I should have talked down to him. But you can only use that so much in a season. No subs yet. No subs yet. They had a good half. Give them another chance. That clearance goes right back to Barnsley. I'm going to take a moment here. I notice my battery is about to die in my mouse. Something it does far too often. It's a good time to take care of that, because I shouldn't need to sub for the next little bit anyway. Andrew recovers that ball. Now in possession. Nice ball up ahead to McNeil. McNeil off and running. Gets the ball to Mandeville. Mandeville turns in, but good sliding tackle. And that shot is blocked and cleared. Alright, Andrew for the long throw. Back to McNeil. Whiteman. Doyle Hayes, McNeil, Crawford. Ooh, great sliding tackle. Mandeville picks it up though. His through ball not quite strong enough. 16-3. We're still dominating the shots department, but they are starting to get a little bit more done in this half. There's a long ball for Mandeville. He can't get onto the end of that one though. And now it's time to make a sub. Whoa, Dawson, great save there. Cameron's not going to come on. Let's get Coppinger out there though. Crawford. There we go. Whiteman is getting tired, plus the issues with the yellow card, so I'm going to get him out of there as well. Come on, 17-4. Let's get one. Get one in there. I think one could be enough to win this game. Another yellow card for my midfield. Ref all over us. Oh, no, no, no! What? That's a penalty? Dawson saves it. That was a terrible penalty kick. Dawson, patient though, waits for the ball and comes at him and he saves it. Coppinger, nice ball over to Blair. Blair's cross is cleared out though. Ball into McNeil. McNeil's shot goes wide. It appeared to take a deflection, but it's their ball, so either it deflected off of us or it didn't deflect, or the ref missed it. 18-6 on shots. That's starting to get a little bit close. Mandeville, I would like to sub out, but I don't think I have someone to put in for you right now. Taylor, Coppinger, McNeil, there's the chance. Oh, saved. Great save from the keeper on that one, and I've got one sub left. A few more minutes, and I'll use it just in case there's an injury here. Shaughnessy into Coppinger. Coppinger's so close. We nearly pounce on the rebound, but it's cleared out. Doyle Hayes. Long ball over to Blair. Blair, cross. Mandeville almost gets that one in. We are coming so close here. Let's keep up the pressure. Let's get that ball into the back of the net. Come on, guys. 75. Nope, nothing. Kuomia could play striker. He's the only one who could on the bench. Let's get him out there because Mandeville has had his chances. Hasn't gotten it done. Last sub. McNeil. Doyle Hayes. Shot goes wide. That was not a shooting opportunity right there. $10 minutes to go. Just don't lose, guys. Just don't lose. I'll take a point here. Potts in possession. TM. Oh, there's the overlap. Great save by Dawson. And second chance is blocked. Out for the corner. Come on, guys. Help a keeper out here. Offensive call on that. For a second, I thought they were calling me again. Andrew, the ball in. Not there. Kuomia just heads it to nothing, nowhere. And we recycle. Reset. And long ball over the top to no one. Taylor picks up the clearance, though. Coppinger. Doyle Hayes. Taylor. Taylor. There's a goal! What a fantastic goal from Paul Taylor. His 9th of the season. Jake Doyle Hayes with the assist. Ooh, and we're almost out of time here. Taylor finds a little bit of space. He's got 3 defenders in that line, slightly blocking the view of the keeper, and Davies couldn't make the stop there. McNeil picks up the yellow. Let's go defensive. I can't change the full tactic here as I don't have any more subs left to use. Blair, Doyle Hayes, Taylor running through. Coppinger kind of in the way there and waste. Well, I haven't changed the time wasting. We need to get into major time wasting here. Something that I absolutely hate, but it's a game. Let's take off the overlaps so those fullbacks will focus a little more on their defense here. Into stoppage time. 3 to play. 2 to play. 1.5. Let's get that ball. Andrew picks it up. Recycles back to Dawson. Dawson to McCullough. Andrew Doyle Hayes, Coppinger, back to Andrew. Now we're just possessing the ball well here. McCulloch. Stupid clearance there. Shaughnessy at least heads it away. McNeil, great interception. He's off to the races. Take it to the corner. Taylor! And there's a second for Paul Taylor, his 10th of the season. Taylor with the brace to seal the game. What a play from McNeil to start that off. And McNeil off to the races. And great sliding tackle from Lindsay, but Taylor picks it up. And Taylor with the beautiful read to see that the left side, the far post, there was some space over there, and he just pulls that ball back. Blair, his clearance is weak. Good thing we got that goal because game should have already been over, but extra time, stoppage time goal 1 leads to stoppage time goal 2. Blair, what the heck was he thinking though? That was the worst clearance I've ever seen. And it's 2-1. So a goal that looked like 1 goal would be enough, suddenly there's been 3 goals in this game. And there's the full-time whistle. We do get the 3 points. Luckily we have room for that error at the end. But that was absolutely an error from Blair. They won, so I'm going to say well done. Everybody's happy with that. And there we go. So Portsmouth win their game over Scunthorpe. Charlton win their game. Luton Town, they won their game, so everybody's keeping pace this time. Peterborough, they lost. Okay, so there's one team, and Barnsley, of course, lost. That is now a 17-point gap with 8 games left to play. That's still 24 mathematically. It's 18 points to Sunderland. So we haven't earned a playoff promotion spot, but we're getting close. Getting close on that, and we're definitely starting to think more about a top 2 finish. 8 points, still not a huge cushion, but that's a big start for us. Team scored an extremely late goal, late but crucial goal. Yeah, I was surprised that much stoppage time was added. There was no reason for it. Yeah, ask the referee. No, there was no aggression, so I was very surprised by it. They were giving all they could. Even the best have bad days. He'll bounce back. Okay. Paul Taylor. Great job by him. Let's go ahead and give him some props passionately and say you were superb in front of goal. There you go. FA Cup, 6th round, Leicester City beating Aston Villa, Wolves beating Spurs on penalties. United beating Reading 3-0. And City beating Leeds 3-1. Of course, Man City has just claimed the Premier League title this last weekend. Liverpool taking second, but in the Champions League final with the Spurs. What a heck of a run for those two teams to get to the Champions League final. Of course, the U.S. has completely screwed that up this year. The coverage is not the same as what it's been in the past. And I haven't gotten to watch the Champions League this year. Big match. Tough game on the road here with Luton Town coming up. And I'm going to have 2 players on international duty as well. Marquise, he's out, but he should be back in a few days. Cameron, looks like he'll be ready to go for the next game as well. A lot of guys have high risk right now. Marquise, despite missing the last game due to injury, makes Team of the Week, as does Taylor. I think Marquise had a brace in that last game and then went down injured late. But as you saw, it was minor. Put him on the short list. That's a good player. Ooh, I don't know. They didn't just play. That was report. International roundup. Amos, Jake Doyle, Hayes both playing. Hayes' boss for Aston Villa had some complaints that he wasn't playing, so I agreed to let him play. That's why he's played the last couple games for us, and he's played decent. So he got a 7.1 rating in that last game. Shaughnessy, did you play as well? What's the date on these? No, that was a while ago. Amos, wow, 8.2 rating for you. Both played all 90. Sellout expected for this match. Looks like we're going to be sending 500 to go up against 10,000. 5% of the crowd. And we're evens. Going to be a tough one. Let's see, overachievement. Alright, don't they say the same thing about us? Yeah, let's say a few sides have been underestimating them. I didn't see the whole thing, but whatever. Should be available, yes. Hopefully. Apparently I'm going to eat my words. Okay, tactical briefing. Got to be careful on this one. This is a tough team on the road. So let's just say, let's overlap. And let's distribute the ball quickly. And let's keep a high defensive line and end the meeting before somebody has some sort of negative response. Oh, nice. Joe Wright? Yes. See, I can't even criticize Anderson. He hates me so much he won't talk to me. Feelings mutual, bud. You got no business on this team, but nobody wanted to buy you. Even when I tried to give you away for free. Alright, Cameron's good, Taylor's good, Kuomia's good. I don't see anything for Marquise. So is he good or not? Let's see. What do we have for Portsmouth? They've got Shrewsbury on the road. It's a road game at least, but it's also 21st place relegation battling Shrewsbury. And we're not quite to that point in the season where they're going to be super desperate and trying to get a win even against the number 2 team. Okay, so obviously Doyle Hayes has to be replaced here. McGugan's an option. Marquise is ready to go, so that's good. We'll get him into the lineup. That means Shaughnessy can probably go in for Doyle Hayes, and then we'll get Marquise in there, and then we'll sub out Mandeville. Don't want to get Ben Reeves in there. Let's see here, Ben Reeves over Whiteman. Do I want to switch these guys? There we go. Wait, Reeves, what is... No? Reeves? No? Bob Coppinger. There we go. Tried to get Reeves out there. How we doing fatigue-wise? Much better. Cameron's ready to go. Wright still hasn't recovered. McCulloch had a good last game, but I'd rather have my best pairing out there for this one. This is going to be a tough game to win. Tough game to draw, even. Alright. That'll have to do it. 23rd of March, we're pushing on pretty quickly towards the back end of the season. Probably have just 2 episodes left this season at the rate we're going. We'll have a couple more games off camera, and then we'll push into those final 2 episodes and have most of the games. I mean, that's 4 games, 2 episodes. There's going to be 7 left after this, so there will only be 3 games done off camera the rest of the way. Let's go passionately and fully expect you to keep the run going. And then say there's more to come. And let's get out there and let's get it done. Huge crowd on hand, and we are the road team. Can we come out, upset the apple cart, put their bids down a notch, and keep our bid alive? It doesn't die today if we lose this game. Like I said, I was hoping for about 4 to 5 points over this 3-game stretch, and we already grabbed 3 with 2 to play. And 2 of 3 games were at home, so this was definitely going to be the hardest to get something out of. But if I can squeeze out a point today, that will be a great result. That was not good though. Unmarked. Free kick over the top of the wall. Looked like he was behind the line. However, whoever was on the near post might have taken a couple steps too far back. That crowd's loud. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit so you can actually hear me over the crowd a little bit. So there you go. Andrew, ball over the top. Marquise. Wow, how was that blocked? How was that shot blocked? He was way behind on that one. Amazing play. Luton Town leading 1-0. And again, like I said, our near post guy, which might have been Cameron, might have been somebody else. It might have been McNeil. Marquise, another chance, and there's a goal, and score is level. 32nd goal of the season for Marquise. McNeil with a great assist on that one, and Shaughnessy started that play off well too, but McNeil beats his man and then hits Marquise while he was on the run. McNeil definitely could have dribbled some more, but the defense caught watching, trying to figure out what to do with McNeil after he had beaten his man. Who was going to react, who was going to close him down, and all of a sudden Marquise just started to run. And that was a fantastic assist from McNeil, who's been arguably player of the season for us. He or the one who was on the other end of that pass, Marquise, 32 goals in all competitions. And we approach halftime and scores level at 1. We are getting a lot of possession here, 65% considering we're the road team going up against somebody good. Now, in terms of shots, though, it's kind of tight. That looked like that was offside, but no call. Dawson collects that one. Anyway, if I didn't make my point clear, as Marquise gets another chance, we are getting behind their defense really well in this game. Wow, look at that. Big screen TV there. It's a nice stadium they got here. Much nicer than ours. Here's Wright, Coppinger. Oh, bad ball. Picked off. They're inspired right now, but we're already motivated and or calm or composed. And we're about to go to halftime, so we'll talk then. But as always, as I keep trying to say, while it looked like they were offside, I think whoever was on that left end of the line, I think might have dropped back a little too deep and put them onside. Okay, so I should say that they did excellent, and in a way they did. How about... let's see. Not doing badly at all. No, I want to do... like... one could be... well, I'm not even sure. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Okay, there you go. They're delighted. I don't like using that one very often because complacency seems to be a thing. Andrew tracks down that ball, and second half is underway. Andrew, long ball over the top. Marquise again behind the defense. Another one-on-one chance with the keeper, and no goal. Keeper makes another nice save. Marquise chases this one down well outside of the box, and big trip up there. Surprised that wasn't a yellow card, but I suppose he was far enough back towards the midfield that it didn't have much of an impact from there, and whew, Andrew cleared that one off the line as that corner kick. The target man was unmarked, free header, but Andrew got a foot to it, sent it away. Ooh, they're disinterested. This would be a good time to... ooh, that was so close. Scraped the outside of the post. Free kicks have been our thing, our danger point today. Encourage. Praise. Let's go with praise. Even though they've not been good on set pieces. Crawford. Ooh, that one's blocked. Chance to counter it. Sterling. Hilton. Ryan. Still in possession. Just enough pressure forcing them back. Really? You're overwhelmed by me giving you praise? 70 minutes. I haven't made any subs. Ooh, Crawford so close to getting that one. Keeper. His feet moved really quick there. I think he could have made that save, but I also think that it's a little unrealistic how quickly his feet moved. Taylor, you've been fantastic last game, but let's get Mandeville in there just to mix it up. And you're tired, so we'll, again, mix it up, and you're overwhelmed, so you're the fall guy. Crawford not having a good game, so maybe I will get Reeves in for him. They just got fired up by some feedback, so let me get, yeah, Reeves. Some fresh legs in the attack. Can we steal a goal? Can we at least hang on to a point here? Blair, up to Mandeville. Mandeville cuts inside. There's McNeil. Wow, we've had so many clear chances and allowed a lot of easy saves for the keeper on this one. That corner's cleared out. That one was nowhere near any of our guys. We're plus 13 on shots. And they haven't had much for a while. But the on target, 8-6. So only a slight edge. Here's Andrew, corner. Ooh, McNeil. That would have been good enough, but he steps back to that ball. And Stetch steps in, takes it. Okay, we came out with a point. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, nice goal from Marquise. It looks like we should have had more. But again, going into that game, I knew that I would be happy with 1 point. And 1 point is what we got. Say I'm happy. There were positives. And there you go. So, Walsall, next one coming up. They are down in 10th place right now. Our lead has shrunk. Portsmouth won their game. 3-2 over Shrewsbury. Peterborough. Oh, they won their game as well. Luton is who we just drew with, so no change in the gap. Still 9 points. Charlton going backwards, I think. Did they lose their game? Get that right. Did they even play? Am I missing something here? They didn't play today. Yeah, they're still sitting on 38. So they haven't played yet. Sunderland moved from 7th to 6th. So Barnsley lost to Walsall. So Barnsley back-to-back losses out of the promotion playoffs. And Sunderland, with a win over Fleetwood, move in. So now I have a gap again of 18 points with only 7 to play now. So that is 21 points max possible. So it's still not secured, but it is getting oh so close. Sunderland also in that oh so close point of being out of reach. 16 points there. But 9 points, I'd say that's still a gap that can be covered. So from Charlton on up, still in contention. And ultimately I'm looking for a top 2. First would be great, but top 2, get that automatic promotion. That'll put us in the championship. Be pretty awesome. Alright, well, quick glance at the calendar and see once again what's coming up. So Walsall, 10th, and then it's going to get so much easier other than that Sunderland match down the stretch. But of course, we know how things are. Promotion relegation system, the teams at the bottom get desperate for a win. Try to keep their season alive, try to keep their dream alive, stay in the league for another year, or at least League One. But that's 4 points in those 2 games. And 4 or 5 would have made me happy, so I'm already happy, regardless of what happens with Walsall. But we're playing at home, so I'd like to get all 3 points. But I will do a couple games off camera, and then we'll come back for Plymouth and Sunderland as we get down the stretch in those final games. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.